Hi everyone, Alumai Menglava. I'm Neela Milin. I'm a certified English teacher and the founder of Chaitan Private High School. In this video, we are discussing the past simple and the past continuous tenses again, but this time we will focus on how they are used to set up a story and make a story come alive. And I've included the answer for the exercises from the previous video lesson, and there are some exercises to practice the grammar concepts at the end of this story. And as usual, the story in this lesson is also based on one of my real life event, and this one happened when I was in middle school. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Before we start a new lesson, please check your answers for the exercises from the previous video lesson. And now, this lesson is intended to the students at B1 level, lower B1 level of CEFR. Now, please look at the pictures. These pictures show dodgeball game. Dodgeball game has its own rules to play. And the Singapore dodgeball game has different rules. And it's similar to the game played by children in Myanmar and also in Philippines. And I would like you to check the words ensue. And it is a verb, infinitive verb, and the meaning is here. And it has got a synonym, two synonyms. And here's two examples. Okay, now I would like you to listen and read my real life stories. Okay, when I was young, I enjoyed playing Singapore dodgeball in the evening with my siblings and friends in our neighborhood. There was a dog called Topiu that was very strong and would often chase people passing by. All the children were scared of it. One winter evening, the weather was quite mild. While our parents and elders were having tea, my friends and I were playing Singapore dodgeball in the street in front of my house. We were all shouting, running, and throwing the ball. Suddenly, one of the children shouted, "The dog!" Everyone turned to look in the same direction, and we saw Topiu running towards us. Panic ensued, and everyone began to run away, including myself. Unfortunately, I fell down, and Topiu, the large strong dog, was now in front of me. I screamed as loud as I could, and the dog stopped running, as did everyone else. They looked at me in silence, and the dog regarded me strangely. It was the most frightening moment. Then it turned around and walked away. I was safe, and so was everyone else. Did you spot the past continuous? I know it's hard to think about grammar when we are focusing on a story, but let's see what happened. Here are two sentences. While our parents and elders were having tea, my friends and I were playing Singapore dodgeball. We all were shouting, running, and throwing the ball. So, in these two sentences, the first sentence can be checked for parallel actions in the past, as we discussed in the previous video lesson, you remember? However, the entire context established the background of the story. So these two sentences help the listener to understand the situation. They helped us build the setting and the background of the story. So the past continuous brings the story alive, right? And it helps the listeners paint pictures in their mind like that. So we can remember this tense to establish the background of the story. Okay, and the past simple is also great to describe the main events in the story. Let's check here. Suddenly, one of the children shouted, "The dog!" Okay, so this sentence can be understood as the interrupted action, and we must recognize that these actions occurred in a specific order or sequence, as we discussed in the previous video lesson, right? Furthermore, these actions mention the main events of the story. Okay, so we should remember that the past simple tense is used to mention the main events of the story in the order. Okay, so all in all, we use the past continuous tense for setting up the background situation of a story, and we use the past simple tense for the main events of the story. Okay, here is another interesting event, but it's the exercise. So please change the verbs in the brackets into the correct forms, and you can send your answer in my chat box. And the answer will be in the next video. Okay, and I would like to tell you that it's not me in this story. It's one of my friends, but it's a real life event, and it happened when I was in Japan, and it was my very first Halloween party I have ever been to. I hope you have enjoyed my video lesson. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.